What's up? Back with another replay of mine. This time we're in my Panther 2. And honestly, I really do like both Panthers. Panther 1, Panther 2, I really like them. Some people declare them garbage, and I declare them wrong. They both got these amazing guns on them, the L100s, and are really rock solid. Now, here we are, we're on Himmelsdorf on Encounter, so of course we're going to head up the hill, because it's Encounter. So, let's get to it. Now, something I didn't realize at the time myself, it's going to be a long way. So, I didn't realize at the time myself was, guess who's in the 705? Got Nitedog. So much fun. You know, thank you for going and sending me the message, otherwise I really wouldn't have taken notice. And like I said, this is how I see the game itself. Just the tank names, and personally, your name really doesn't matter. All I need to know is your tank. So we're going to go ahead and trek up the hill. We got the L100 it's the 88 L100. Got 223 pen and what was it, 280, 261 pen on the gold. So it's a rather punchy gun, very accurate, not a lot of damage, but it can keep coming, and it's got good penetration for a medium tank. But oh look, the red team didn't really send anything up this hill, so let's just try and push around and clear out the Centurion and the IS-3 and what are the Troglodyte. Trying to get up real quick to get a shot, but just kind of got in the way of my own mod 1, so we screwed each other up. IS-3 is still hanging out, and he's coming up a little high, so I'm going to try to get into his track, but I think we missed. Doesn't really matter, because we have a Foch in front that just doesn't care. So, Centurion just goes in and gets a nice snapshot, and I go and miss. Now I'm just going to try to use this hole best I can. Got to be mindful of the hole underneath. See, it's got this opening right here. Since they're shooting from down below, they might be able to shoot underneath the tank and into me. So one thing to be mindful of. Don't always be too close to the dead tanks. Okay, they're all starting to run off the hill, so I'm going to try to speed down and catch them as fast as I can. And here come the Lynx, and he gets away. So far, nothing really happened. We're actually pretty much losing wholesale right now, because everyone who was down Tank Alley just got absolutely crushed, and I'm honestly not sure what the hell Nitedog's been doing over there. But he's not my main concern right now. Right now is we got to try and get past these rubble piles and start clearing out the 112 and the Centurion there. So, I'm having a little hard time finding a spot, but I know I can get into his cupolas. So we'll go ahead and use our strong, accurate gun, as long as this guy's not shooting back at us. And he's just going to keep wiggling back and forth in place. So I'll just go and drop another one in his cupola, pre-aimed. Went to go get a shot on the clown car, so of course Artie came in and stunned me and threw it all off. Now, here we are, Nitedog in his 705, trying to get into his lower plate. It was a kind of a tight shot, but we ended up catching his track. 705s tend to be a little difficult to deal with. The lower plate isn't as weak as other tanks would be. So, we ended up we're going to load the gold for the 705 and try to make sure he eventually goes away. You know, just more stun. We really haven't done a whole hell of a lot, but the team is pulling everything back. But we are actually slowly pushing these guys off the hill, plus with the Patton and Foch starting to come around. These two are going to have to start taking cover, so we can start actually moving up a bit, but got to be careful because I'm starting to try and tuck in close to them, but as you can see, there's almost always going to be someone, if they're working on defense, is going to be up in these windows. There's going to be one or two people, and then you got the people that are going to be in the opening here. So I kind of forgot about that, but I quickly remembered when he showed up. I'm going to try and take a shot at him and just angle it and get out of harm's way. So we just got 2 good bounces. So idea here is try to use this little slot of the building to keep me relatively protected. It'll keep these guys from being able to have really good shots, and this guy is pretty much out of the fight. So I got to be careful in my positioning. I probably need to be a little more over. But now, we're going to try and get the Centurion, go for his cupola. Beautiful. We're a little far over, so we'll scoot over closer to the wall itself. We're going to hug it best we can and just make their shots hard. And then we're just going to bounce off his turret. And oh my god, are the guys that gave us the reason we can move. Come on. Guys that went ahead and gave us the reason we were able to move up here got killed. Probably by a Nitedog and the Centurion. So now I need to really start backing up because we're about to be stuck in the middle of nowhere. Luckily getting a bounce or two. But my only goal is to try to make it back to where the IS-6 is. And try to get a shot on this 705 as he comes around. So, Nitedog, being the good pal he is, bounced off the top of my turret. And Centurion's only tracked me. We fix it and just pull our ass out of the line of fire. Okay, now we're in an area we could try to start fighting from again. So now we could try and side scrape this corner, or we'll try to side scrape some of this corner, but it's got a nice opening there, so it might be a little difficult in of itself. Plus, one thing I am worrying about is because everyone is at a lower elevation than me, they might be able to actually start putting shots right through the bottom of the hole here, right through my tracks and stuff. So, just one of the things I gotta be mindful of. But we gotta start making these people go. The team has been able to claw it back without too much help. I mean, I got bounces, so yay. Just try and find the shot. Drop one in his cupola. Take one in return. I think that went right through my turret. Initially, I thought. Okay, we're paused. Good. Yeah, I think we went right through the turret. The turret's pretty flat, so if you hit the turret itself, it doesn't bounce much, but it's the sides and stuff. Go ahead and get all the bouncing on this tank. Now, this is how you actually want to side scrape, because the hole itself, actually, if you wanted to go to this corner, that's actually over-angling it, because right in here is easy to pin. So the hole, kind of like the Tiger, the hole itself kind of overhangs the tank itself for the perfect side scrape angle. But like I said, initially I thought he may have got up underneath because of the lower elevation, but it looks like he just got the turret, so. Alright, haven't seen the 705 for a quick minute, and there he is, still engaged. So I'm going to try to make the decision to go down and try and get some flanking fire on the 705. So, and now I see him starting to come back. So, Nitedog must have started having his sixth sense going off on him. He somehow only tracks me, and I'll just start popping shells into his lower plate best I can. Alright, now we're going to just keep backing up. I think he got distracted by the turtle over there, which, in my opinion, was a mistake. If you had the shot, if you had the shot, you should have shot at me and just ignored the turtle. You were probably more or less dead at that point. And the turtle is a much harder shot. So, mistake for him, but yay for me. So, somehow, I saw the 705 come around the corner, and I was like, oh my god, I'm stuck in the middle of the street again. I am dead this time. And somehow, someway, I'm not quite dead yet. So this is a pleasant surprise. I'm going to try to shove the turtle forward a little faster, but it's kind of like pushing a Tog. There is no point. It will only go so fast, and it will be damned if it's going to go any faster. So, of course, we still got the Pantera in the window, so we'll go ahead and just drop one on him. And we're just slowly working our way in. Now it's pretty much all over but the Shouty. So let's just get in here and start cleaning them all up. Try not to lose any more hit points than absolutely necessary. Okay, we're still now in the woods if I want to go ahead and survive this game with our 600 hit points. So that's the SU and a fully clipped Pantera as a problem, but I see the Pantera already fired one and he appears to be just about out. So let's just ram him. Ram him a little bonus damage and then finish him off. Careful how far back. Just had to start sticking my ass out a little bit. Almost got shot off by the Skorpinski. So let's cover up, turn the tank around. Wait for him to fire. Cool, he fired, and we weren't reloaded. Oh well, either way, that's good stuff. Try and find the shot on the arty now. And, you know, now all of us are just being seagulls. Mine. So, I'm going to try and go as wide as I can quickly to get to the artillery. So, I ended up blocking my own IS-6, so he's obviously a little pissed. But, sucks to be him. You know, sucks to be him in my opinion. I'm going to do what I can to try and get my damage as well. But, this turned out to be a pretty half-decent game, thanks to Nitedog just more or less ignoring me and missing me outright, and, you know, being the pal he is, bouncing. You know, I go ahead and get a walk away with 2,500 damage with 1,600 blocked. That's actually quite a bit. Okay, like I said, I really like the Panthers. They are actually pretty well armored. They're good for side scraping and stuff, but I mean, just don't expect as many bounces. But you can kind of throw their weight around, and their guns are very accurate with a very high pen and just crazy amount of length. So I really like this Panther II myself. Others think it's garbage. But, you know, that's just, like, their opinion. But anyway, that's all I got for you. So I'll go ahead and catch you later.